Guys, I forgot to say this in my last video. I forgot to mention it. You guys probably saw it in the comments though. If you guys don't know this already, I announced it on live stream yesterday and on Twitter. I'm actually going to be a dad. So I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, saying congratulations, and just, it's been really overwhelming. I was not expecting you guys to really care that much. So I'm really happy that, you know, you guys are like being super supportive. It means a lot. It really does. So I just want to say thank you for all of that. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I know it's not morning for you, but it is super early for me. I just woke up because my editor forced me to. I'm being held against my will. Please help me. No, just kidding, but I am super tired. So let's get right into the video. Just kidding. I'm not tired whatsoever. I really am, but I'm putting on a show right now to try to have that energy as normal. All right, that kind of woke me up a little bit. So what's going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of an intro. Hopefully it woke you up if you're not woke already. As always, we got some bangers today. We actually got a lot more to talk about than usual today. We got a lot of other segments ranging from things like a new hack that's coming to every game that exists and including Apex Legends, where it's going to be pretty bad. Basically, it's a bot who hacks in multiplayer lobbies for itself. So nobody has to control and use the aimbot. It's just like an AI learning machine who comes in here and hacks the whole lobby and kills everybody. So yeah, it's not going to be good. We've got Noko Puffs talking about you console players that are going to be playing in this competitive ALGS. He's not happy about it, and I think it's hilarious. NiceWigg talking about making a return to some competitive play. Looks pretty cool. Another streamer being called out for doing the very thing that he's preached against his entire life. And if you guys want to win some Apex coins and some glitch energy, I'm doing 2 giveaways on my brand new channel, Mr. Golden Nuggets, that I just launched yesterday, which is another news channel just like this one, same vibe and everything. I just talk about more drama going on in YouTube in general and gaming in general, world news in general. So yeah, stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to know how to win. So all of that and more. So stay tuned towards the end of the video. And as well, we got our golden nuggets as always. But before we get into the video, I want to thank our sponsor of the day's video, which is Ridge Wallet. So huge thank you to Ridge Wallet for sponsoring today's video. If you guys have never seen one of these, let me tell you why you need one. This is my old wallet right here. I cannot tell you how many times I have actually like lost cards from here, because you can see these pockets kind of are not very good. I can't tell you, I actually lost a $100 bill in this thing one time. Went to the bowling alley, it fell right out, and I'm like, you know,
it was at this moment that he knew he
made a great decision.
What? That thing is worthless. But the Ridge Wallet keeps all of your cards protected in here. It's very tight and sealed. And then you also have your little cash clip back here. And trust me, that thing is tight. Your cash is going nowhere. It's also so much smaller than your old wallet, a lot easier to keep up with. But this thing is so nice. I've never lost a card from here. As you can tell, it keeps things super tight. And all you do is just push on this little side right here. Your cards come right out. I just like to keep my Sam's membership card because I don't really use it. Actually, I had to put it over all my other cards because I don't want you seeing my debit card. It actually has no money on it because I'm broke anyways. But this is just a design that I have. There's so much more designs on the website. As you can see right now, we have a lot of really cool designs. And here's the deal with the wallet. If you guys don't like it, you got 45 days to test drive it, whether you like it or not. If you absolutely hate it, they'll give you your money back, full refund, and you can send it back, no risk at all. So all you gotta do is go to ridge.com/JMeyels, use code JMeyels at checkout, get 10% off. And like I said, there's no risk at all because you can get your money back if you absolutely hate it in 45 days, but I know you're gonna love it. All right, so our first story coming in today is quite a big one. Quite a controversial one, as a lot of people are starting to think that the future of gaming is going to be back at like LAN parties. Like, we're going to have gaming centers all over the world. You're going to have to go somewhere if you want to play, because we just can't deal with the hackers these days. So this is a video that somebody sent to me. I believe it was on Twitter or Discord. I can't remember, but basically this guy made a video. His name's Basically Homeless, and he made a video talking about FPS games are about to die. And if you go through this video, you can actually see where he's actually talking about, like, legitimately, there's an AI system that hacks itself and plays multiplayer games itself with no, like, he's not even touching the mouse. It's just tracking heads and just clicking on people. So you guys know with Apex, we've been in a constant battle of trying to make the game less hackable and not having DDoS servers all the time, not having aimbots everywhere, and being able to manually ban people. Okay, that's great and fine and dandy, but to be honest with you, hacks are getting more advanced by the day, and we're not being able to keep up, honestly. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that eventually all of this stuff will get unplayable because of all these hacks? In my personal opinion, I think we just need to be more serious on the punishment. I think we need to start like just taking people to jail. I mean, it should just straight up be illegal. And I know that may sound a bit harsh, but honestly, what else is it going to take to get these people to stop? But I've even heard that there's a group of people that are going to be targeting season 10 launch and going to be using these hacks like crazy. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I heard that a lot of people were kind of coming together and trying to ruin season 10, which absolutely annoys me. I wish they would really step up their game of like punishing these players. But yeah, if you guys see season 10 is really bad off the start with hackers, then maybe you'll know why. All right, by the way, this video is going to go super fast because like I said, we got so many segments to talk about, so I'm gonna run through all of these topics really quick. Also in the news today, coming from an Apex Legends developer, I guess this is. Yeah, okay, this is a senior experience designer over at Respawn. They said this about the reticle stuff, and people were talking about the colorblind mode. People want it to be reverted because they want their reticle sights. Basically, this is what he said on Twitter. An update went out yesterday for our direct hit colors for colorblind players. This part of the UI did not support colorblind players in the past. We have more work to be done in this space in the future of a better support for the colorblind community. We're aware that some players were using these modes to change the reticle color, and this update has negatively impacted that. We're working on a more global fix to allow you to change the color of your reticle to a preset selection of colors. Sit tight, more on that soon. And I thought it was funny because Polnub actually responded to this. You guys literally said last year that you wouldn't add colored crosshairs because of blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, it's Respawn. What do you expect? All right. Also in the news, this one is actually, I love it. This is funny because this Twitch streamer, you probably know him for being the advocate for reforming Apex, making this a better place, trying to make this a better game and trying to get them to work towards this goal of a more perfected game. Well, this same very guy came under a lot of hate on Twitter after he was caught on Twitch stream trolling someone. I guess this is in ranked, I'm not really sure, but basically like he flew someone off the map. Okay, and in my opinion, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I just think it's funny that people are lashing out like crazy, freaking out over this, saying this guy is crazy. What a guy. After he said all of this, look at him doing this. This is crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. A lot of people are mixed on this, saying it's not that big of a deal. Personally, I don't really care for the guy, and I don't even think it's a big of a deal. But here's what happened. Someone made this tweet on Twitter saying, all right, this is just absolutely pathetic, disgusting behavior. Imagine ruining a match in a video game because your teammate chooses a character that you don't like. There's trolling, and then there's whatever this is. Absolutely gross. Roll the clip.
Dude, 100%. Oh, did I get him? We'll be seeing you, Revenant.
Now, I can't imagine that this would actually be in ranked, but I think it is definitely a Revenant player, and people like bash Revenant whatsoever. Like, I don't know. I don't care. Personally, I just think it's funny that this got 700 likes on Twitter, and then actually Rogue had to make a response. It got so bad, Rogue himself actually had to make a response and said, hello, I have recently trolled a teammate by flying him off the map at 6 a.m. in a public match. Okay, so it was a public match. I definitely 100% did that as a joke, and then he was rezzed anyways, and it was all fine. I complain in trolls and rank, so I guess it's sort of a... I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Okay. And it gets so funny because he goes off on this tweet, calling them all sorts of names, and it's just absolutely hilarious. And in the very end, he says, anger gets the best of you. I guess he apologized. Anger gets the best of you, referring to my first tweet. It's too late to take it back, but I probably typed too fast anyways. And I think most of the people who play ranked knew I meant Revtain and not Rev by itself. But anyway, you don't suck. I play too much. Frustrates me. I just think bashing someone for the combo or whatever legends that they want to use in ranked or pubs or whatever is just absolutely insane and so like old-fashioned. I mean, it's like Rocket League. People start complaining like, oh, you're demoing me. Like, what a guy. Like, dude, it's part of the game. Get over it. Revtain is part of the game. It's part of the abilities. If you don't like it, then use it. We've seen this countless times throughout history. People hated Icebox because the legends that were playing on it or agents that were playing on it in Valorant, and then finally people got nerfed or whatever, and they moved to a different set of agents, and now it's a lot better. So just use it and abuse it and stop complaining about it and stop calling people all these personal attacks. I just think this is crazy stuff, bro. All right, coming in our next segment, I'm trying to move super fast because I don't want this video to be super long and annoy you guys. All right, so moving on to our next segment. This one also is pretty funny because this guy got a lot of hate after saying this. I mean this respectfully from the Cocoa Puffs is what he said, but console players should not be allowed to participate with PC players in ALGS tournaments. As of right now, the competitive integrity is tough as it is. My main question is how will we be able to identify the strike packs, which is commonly common in console? Okay, Noko, I love you, and I completely agree. But what happens when a console player just replies and says, well, yeah, what about all the soft aimbot that PC players do? Because we know some pros that have been caught cheating. The current rule... the voice crack. He proceeds to say the current rules, if you don't have to stream the tournament, but not only does that propose the question of how can we identify the strike packs, I think console should separate tournament league. I'm all for console players competing, just not under the same PC umbrella. I would even like to see console players get their own tournaments for 1 to 2 seasons, develop names and credibility. Then after all the problems have been ironed out, allow console to compete in the PC umbrella. Just my 2 cents. I would like this to be a healthy discussion. And as I'm reading this, literally everybody's commenting, but what about PC hackers? And that's just the facts. Like, we know that there are some hackers in ranked that have been caught in the past, that are some high and known players that have just been caught cheating. That's just simply how it is. So you can't use that argument, unfortunately, for strike packs, because honestly, PC is kind of worse. Like, I would be willing to bet that right now amongst all the top pros, there's at least one wolf in sheep's clothing that is actually using aimbot or walls and just hiding it really well, and we just don't know it. All right, I'm running out of time, gotta run quick. Here we go. The next segment, I want to give you guys an update on this Nerf melee that needs to happen. I don't think it's really the melee damage, but it definitely is the lunging. As you guys can see, this video right here, this kind of shows you how broken it is. I look for Respawn to maybe make an adjustment to just the Commando Pro that you're seeing here, and just the lunging is absolutely insane. That does need to be nerfed. You can kind of just see off this video right here. It is absolutely insane. All right, moving on to the last segment before we get into our golden nuggets. NiceWigg talking about making a return. This is what he said on Twitter. I think this would be really, really cool to see him competing in these ALGS constantly. He said $5 million in winnings and LAN events coming back next year. By the way, LAN events are coming back next year, if you guys did not know that. You thinking of what I'm thinking, tagging a prize or a preezy, however people pronounce it, and it's Timmy. And looks like both of them agreed. What do you guys think of maybe seeing NiceWigg Timmy and a preezy or a prize, like I said, however you pronounce it, coming back to ALGS and competing at the highest level? Would you support them? Would they be your favorite team, or would you still go with the big boys TSM, KNG, Cloud9, whatever it may be? All right, so moving on to the golden nuggets part of the video. This is my favorite part of the video, where all the OGs and homies stay to the very end. By the way, you guys know the drill. If you make it this far, comment down below golden nuggets. I try to heart as many as I can of people that say golden nuggets. Respawn Entertainment came out the other day. This is actually 17 hours ago, saying that this is actually Alpha Intel, saying Respawn Entertainment has confirmed that they have started development on a brand new single player game set in a unique universe. Now, a lot of idiots have been commenting Titanfall 3. That's just simply not the case. But what do you guys think of this new game? What do you think it might be? What do you think it might be hinting towards? What do you think it might be about? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's nice to always have new things coming out. I just personally don't really care about new games. I just want Apex to be better. So Decipher said, y'all wanted a blood out nerf, and they came out with another legend with more wall hacks. Well, go figure. They wanted an LMG nerf, and what did they come out with? Oh my gosh, it's another LMG. So if we don't get a Spitfire in the care package, then this game is ruined. If we have a Spitfire in the Dragon, whatever, Dragon Breathing Fire, whatever it is, LMG, we're doomed. We're just absolutely doomed. All right, but that's all the news for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for some more Apex content like this. So don't forget to use code JMeyels at your Ridge Wallet checkout for 10% off. Also, make sure to go check out my new channel. It's Mr. Golden Nuggets. I'm going to be doing the same style of videos, but with more world news, like Jojo Siwa gets canceled for being racist. Logan Paul is going to box his brother Jake Paul. Anyways, more of the same type of content that you see here, just more like relatable and world news, I guess. And if you want to win the giveaway, all you got to do is click the link down in the description below, subscribe to that channel, like that video, and comment on that video as well. And that's it. You're entered. Something that you can all know about instead of just specifically Apex Legends. But that's it for me. I'll see you all on the next one. It's Vibrate, only positivity, and later, Gators.